What's up, guys and dolls? I am LeakyTapsMan, or as some of you may know me, hey you behind the bushes. This is my 5th This Week in Gaming, so everything that's going on in the world of games. Let's start with the biggie. Well, I don't know if it's that big, but it's definitely my favourite news of the week, and that is that a South Park game has been announced. I know there's been plenty before, but this one actually sounds really awesome. It's going to be an RPG made by Obsidian Games, so they're the guys that did Fallout New Vegas, Alpha Protocol, and the second Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, so they've got some good games under their belt. Nothing amazing, but still very good. Fallout New Vegas was especially awesome. So I'm trusting that it's in good hands. The script's going to be done by Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the creators of South Park, so I've got very high hopes for this. I'm a massive fan of South Park. The game's going to be out in 2012, so I'm really hoping that it's going to kick ass. So that's my favourite one out of the way. Let's crack on with the rest of the goings on. There's been some rumours about the next version of Kinect, which may or may not be bundled with Xbox 720, I don't know. Apparently this new Kinect version, we'll call it Kinect 2 for now, will be able to read lips. It will detect how you're feeling based on your voice pitch and your facial expressions. It'll be able to tell the direction that you're facing. How any of this benefits your games, I have no idea, but I'm sure that they'll be able to find some applications, maybe not in gaming entirely, but you have a look at what developers are doing with Kinect outside of gaming. They're actually doing some pretty incredible stuff. I believe there's a lot of YouTube videos highlighting this, so go have a look what they've done with the Kinect SDK, which basically that's a developer kit. Yeah, if Kinect 2 can improve the technology, which is already pretty incredible, then I'm pretty excited to see what they can do with it, because it's already quite an incredible piece of kit, I think. We'll crack on with a bit of news that is a bit alien to me, but I'll do it anyway because it's pretty big news. Minecraft 1.0 is out, and it's getting actually quite good review scores on the major gaming sites, around 8.5 to 9, that kind of area, so very good scores really. I don't know a great deal about Minecraft. I don't play it at all. I've only briefly had a quick go on it, and I don't see the obsession, but well, just because I don't like it, I can see why others do like it, but it's just not for me. But anyway, I digress. The full update is out, so I believe it adds a story mode, some kind of adventure mode with achievements, I think. I'm not entirely sure, probably should have had a look, but anyone that's on the fence about getting Minecraft, maybe this is the incentive you need to purchase the full thing instead of paying for a beta. Okay, the new dashboard for the Xbox will be coming out on the 6th of December, so very soon, which it doesn't bring a lot of wholesale changes. It just basically has a few tweaks to the user interface to make it look a bit more like what Windows 8 will look like. I believe it also is more suited for Kinect, which I don't have, but I guess it's good for Kinect fans. Anything to make life a bit sweeter. Staying on the Xbox route, they've had a great week in terms of sales. They've sold 960,000, which is absolutely incredible for 1 week sales. This is mainly due to Black Friday, which is a big sales week in America. Not so much over here, but they do a lot of deals in the UK as well. I'm not sure about around Europe, but yeah, basically absolutely incredible figures for Microsoft, so well done. Keep up the good work. Edging away from Microsoft and onto Sony, there's a rumour going around that Sony are going to be doing a Super Smash Bros. Type game with all the Sony characters. Apparently this is going to feature Nathan Drake from Uncharted. It's got Twisted Metal's Sweet Tooth. I have no idea who that is because I don't play Twisted Metal. It's got Colonel Radek from Killzone, Fat Princess, Kratos from God of War, Sly Cooper, and even Parappa the Rapper, so quite a hefty lineup there. I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty more, but this is quite an interesting rumour for me. I think it could be a pretty awesome game if they just kind of keep the elements that makes Super Smash Bros. Such an awesome game and build on that. I think with proper online integration it could be insanely addictive, so this rumour gets a thumbs up from moi. Another rumour Apparently Dragon Age 3 is in development. That's not really the rumour, that's pretty much a given, seeing as how successful the Dragon Age series has been. But the actual main rumour is that it's going to have a multiplayer, but they reckon it's going to be competitive rather than co-op, which I find quite surprising. And apparently you'll be able to control dragons as well, which I also find very surprising. Doesn't sound like Dragon Age at all. I know it's got dragon in the name, but controlling them is not on the top of list of things that I would expect in that series at all. I really hope they don't go down the competitive multiplayer route. In fact, I hope they don't go down any multiplayer route. It's one of the few games that I wouldn't like multiplayer in at all, so I hope this rumour is not true. Okay, apparently there is another sequel in development for Army of 2, tentatively called Army of 4, so this will feature 4-player co-op as opposed to the 2 in the previous 2 games. Never actually tried the original 2 games. I've heard that they're very fun in co-op, but I just never really tried them, so it's an interesting rumour. I'll be keeping an eye on it, and if it gets decent reviews, I'm sure I'll check it out eventually. Okay, the latest in PlayStation 3 firmware has just come out, version 4.0, which sounds like it's a major one, but it actually turns out that very little has been updated. The only real significant change is that it allows your PlayStation 3 to connect the upcoming PlayStation Vita, so you can control your PlayStation 3 games with the Vita, and I'm not sure what else there is to do connectivity wise. I think you can transfer game saves and stuff like that. I don't even see how you can play games using the handheld anyway, because the Vita's only got 2 shoulder buttons, and it also doesn't have clickable thumbsticks, so that's basically 4 buttons gone right there. I know they have the rear touchpad, but I don't really think that that's a good substitute for it, but we'll wait and see, right? Lastly, and probably least, is Ubisoft, hot on the heels of Assassin's Creed Revelations. The game's barely been out, and they're already doing surveys for Assassin's Creed 3 locations. There's a multitude of options to choose from. This was a survey on their website. I'll quickly run through the options they have. So, the violent conflicts of the imperial dynasties in medieval China. In fact, now I'm just going to do the places. Victorian England, ancient Egypt, the Spanish conquistadors, whatever that is, the confrontation between the British colonists and Native Americans during the Revolution, the Russian Revolution, feudal Japan, and ancient Rome. So quite an interesting list there. My pick would personally be Victorian England, but being a Brit fag, you can understand why. At this point, I'd just like to say that my Misadventures of a Tap series is on hold because it is incredibly hard to film for, and I kind of wanted to do it with Saints Row 3, a game which I don't have. So when that comes out, well, no, not comes out, when I get it, which will be for Christmas, I might get back round to it. In the meantime, I will probably be doing some griefing videos where I just generally try and pee people off and just be an absolute jerk to anyone that deserves it, and maybe some that don't. So I'll probably be doing those on Call of Duty or Halo, so I'll try and get those done. I've got a lot on my plate at the moment in terms of university work and just work in general. I don't get much time. I don't get much free time nowadays. I'm absolutely swamped, so I can't give you a concrete release date on any of this. All I can guarantee is that these series will keep coming, and I'm going to do another one coming up soon where I will do top 5s and top 10s of certain things. So I'm going to do like a top 10 Xbox 360 games, for instance. So look forward to that in the near future. Alright, thanks for listening very much. Thanks for your continued support. I shall bid thee good day. Thank you very much.